Thank you, Senator Hoeven, again for your leadership and that of our colleagues from Indiana and Nebraska, making sure that people understand what is going on. It's pretty apparent. The President just finished his comments there in Cushing, Oklahoma, and I think what you heard was kind of that one-handed clapping, wondering why is he standing up and taking credit for this. And as those who preceded me in comments here have mentioned, this is the one thing that he doesn't have the authority over in terms of signing off on. The one thing that we need him to do is figure out how we go across that border, how we connect what they're going to do in the southern end of the country with where the oil is. Because as good as it looked for him to be standing in front of all that rolled pipe, that pipe doesn't do anything if we're not moving a product. And what we want to be doing is moving that product from Canada into this country, into our refineries, to not only allow us to have a resource that we need from a neighbor that we trust and have an established and our most important trading partner, but to provide those jobs that we're all waiting for. So pretty astounding, to use Senator Hoeven's word, pretty bizarre that we are here watching the President take credit for this. I think what he's doing is he's managing a public relations issue right now. He knows that he's on the wrong side of this, that the American people do understand, they do get what's going on with the opportunities that present themselves with a full Keystone pipeline, not just a 29% Keystone pipeline, as Senator Thune has mentioned. You know, the President has started to use the phrase that that I've been using for years, that many of my colleagues have been using for years, and that's an all-of-the-above energy policy. Well, if he's going to use the phrase, if he's going to embrace it as he has, then he needs to own it. He needs to own it fully instead of just kind of cherry-picking those bits and pieces that work well for him. We can talk about true energy security, and certainly North American energy security, if we have the Keystone pipeline moving into this country, providing those oil resources for Americans. We can truly have a policy that gains us North American energy independence if we're able to access our resources up in the north, in Alaska, in the Rockies. It is within range, but it's not going to be within range if you pick and choose. So when the President says it's all of the above, good, join us. But don't just say it's the all of the above that I choose to promote, and I'm going to put hurdles and objections in the way of everything else. So interesting day in Cushing, Oklahoma, but again, it's that thunderous sound of the one-handed clapping that I'm hearing.
Thank you.